Hey guys, BB20 here. Today we're gonna go over this crazy Strand Titan melee build. With the Banner of War build, you need three specific things that are key parts of the build. You're gonna need a pair of syntheceps and a shotgun that has 1-2 punch. It can be any shotgun. I use this one preferably because it has Grave Robber for the melee build. And you need the new aspect for the Titan called Banner of War. This gives you a pulse of health and buff to melee damage and sword damage anytime you get a kill with your melee. The fragments we're going to be using for this build are Thread of Generation, Thread of Warding, Thread of Transmutation, and Thread of Mind. The other aspect I'm going to be using is Into the Fray. For when I destroy a Tangle, I get Woven Mail, and I give it to all my allies, and it also grants me more melee regeneration. I'm also going to be using Grapple for like the other melee that it gives when you're in the air. It comes in handy and it does a lot of damage with this build. I'm also going to be using Thin Precipice because it has Unrelenting and Chain Reaction and it synergizes with the Shrine build. Chain Reaction does a lot of ad clear, and this is for extra healing, just to keep you alive longer also. For the armor mods, we're going to need a Dual Siphon mod that has Arc Solar or Void, up to you depending on your energy weapon. Then you're going to want to use hands-on to get more orbs whenever you use a melee. Then you're going to want to use heavy-handed, which creates final blows creates an orb of power to generate your grenades and every other ability that you're going to be using from all these armor mods. It's a very heavily oriented cooldown spamming melee orb generating build, and it helps a lot to keep you alive. So now I'm going to show you some gameplay with the prophecy boss. So here, I'm going to look around for some enemies, build up my Banner of War with every melee kill. And once I build it, you see the pulsing, that's me getting health back. I go for the big guys, do the objective, do the basic stuff. But as you can see, while I'm taking damage, I'm also getting healed. It's all coming back, and it helps you stay alive in all these solar flawless runs if you want to use it. It's a really good way to stay alive in high intensity ad encounters. But as you can see here, I'm meleeing, because the stat goes up to 4. The more the stacks, the more the healing, the more the melee damage. As you can see, I one tap that knight, pick up the moats, go to this guy, almost fly off the edge because it's a great boss. Do the encounter, get another charge of Banner of War. It's almost running out, but every time you get a kill, you get it back. Another cool thing about the aspect is if your teammates get a kill while they're in your area of the pulsing, they give you your stacks back also. They build up the timer. And it's a very team-oriented aspect also. It comes in handy. It's great. If Bungie doesn't disable this aspect before day 1 of Crota, I think this will be a pretty good build to use against day 1 to keep your teammates alive and yourself. This is where I start to put in the last moat, and then I'm going to start preparing for boss damage. I put Tractor Cannon on for I can debuff him, and then I melee this guy to build my stacks back up. 82,000 melee, 176,000. Big numbers. Then you ult, and it melts. Banner War is just insane. Then I use the grapple melee for the third. 176,000. Then boom, he's dead. Nowhere to go. Okay, now I'm in a Nightfall with a bunch of randoms. Gotta build my stacks up. Pick up this also generates a lot of tangles, so that helps to build up your woven mail. for the wizard. Now I see the anti-barrier. I grapple melee. He's almost dead. Pop his barrier. Melee to build the banner. But you see this guardian. I one-tap him. He's gone. Sent him to oblivion. He's just gone. So the tangle, wolf and mail, melee. Then I see another guardian. I'm like, ooh, grapple, melee, boom. Just obliterate this dude's health bar. Crushing his ghost. Now I'm chain kill all the ads by the tangle. Build my wolf and mail. Throw another tangle. So now I'm gonna jump down and I'm looking for a mini ad where I can start building my banner back up. Get him, banner ×1. ×3, because my teammates are getting all these kills. ×4 now. One tap that one ogre. Do a lot of damage to this ogre. Go for the grapple. Kill him. Get my tangle. Throw it at this guy. Kill one ad for the woven mail. 1-2 punch. I think that one missed, but he got hurt by it. It was weird. Now we're here at the cool boss. I'm looking for ads to melee. And build my banner stacks. Couple orbs for woven mail. Thanks to the fragment. Now the mini bosses spawn. My banner war, I obliterate this first knight. Throw my threadling at him. Or tangle, my bad. The guardian on my hit list, give him the 2-piece combo. Precious ghost, and the boss is back up. I also recommend keeping tractor cannon on standby for boss fights. It helps debuffing them. And it makes the build do even more damage. As you see, I obliterated second health bar. This time I do the same thing, but this time I want to show you what the super damage looks like. Make sure to always keep up that banner war. Now I'm doing the Sabbath Inspire activity. But I'm going to do this without commentary. This is going to be straight gameplay for the next 2 clips. Show you how the build works and other activities. I want to say thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below maybe how I can make my next build video better. Share this build with your fellow Titan friends. I think they'll enjoy it. Who doesn't like punching things? See you next time, and take care.
The void light will pull you in. Break its hold over you, Guardian. your charged light within the ritual circle